It's Fandom Friday! Yo! Hey guys, welcome in. I'm Zordon of Doom. I'm a singer-songwriter and I make content here on YouTube. I also stream on Twitch and I have music up on Spotify, Apple Music, and here on YouTube. If you'd like to check out anything that I do, all links are down in the description. No pressure to do so, but you can actually hear a little bit of my original music in the background right now. Stress Ball, and at the end of each of my videos, Fire and Snow. But you are not here for my stuff. We are here to collectively react to me reacting to more Phantom Siita this Fandom Friday. And I am really excited to check this out. I think this is my second reaction to Phantom Siita. I believe this is their most recent song, unless, as of posting this, they suddenly release another one. The song is called Horror Queen or Hora Queen. So I'm expecting spooky vibes when it comes to the music and even their performance of this. Maybe shrieks and high intensity. And I'm actually looking at the time. This music video is 4 minutes and 44 seconds. That is 4 3 times. 4 in Japanese is shi. Ich, ni, san, shi. She. That's die. Or death. It's why the number 4 is considered a unlucky number. But yeah, let's check this music video out together. Some creepy vibes in summertime. Also, any returners to my channel will know that after I react to the music video for the first time, I go back over it just so I can further assess the music video, sometimes frame by frame. And more importantly, since I am a songwriter, I go line by line just so that I can understand the lyrics. In this case, because it's a Japanese, I will be looking at an English translation. And it does look like there are English subtitles for this, and they are not auto-translated. The auto-translation usually isn't that great. So I will be looking at that after my initial reaction. So I'm turning the CC off. All right, let's check this out. In 3, 2, and 1. Yet another song I'll be adding to my playlist. Ooh, I love their dresses here. Ooh. Ooh. I love their dresses. They're all a little bit different. Ooh, are we gonna... I thought we were gonna go into the painting. The visual effects in this are so great. Very, very horrible right now. Heaven or hell? This is so cool. Ooh, that melody.
先まで愛してねサディスティックサディスティックドラマティックにもっと不条理をさせて天使のように悪魔ティックに奇跡をあげるわ落としてあげるわ
Interlude. Ooh, I like the black and white.
会いたかったわひどく恋しちゃってもはや不滅なそうよ
This bass.
私気づいちゃったの My love 鈍い人ねそろそろ気づいて好きなくせにね
The voices are so strong.
覚悟を決めてよ笑わせないで今さら何よこれが永遠だって思えるような一生あげるだからどっちするのどっちらを選んでも未練タラッタラだけどいつかトゥルトゥルトゥル
Woo! Harmony! That was like a whole show! It's so interesting because the concept is horror and the concept is cute, but also dark and gothic. The structure of the song and even the way that they're dancing looks like older J-pop or idols, but it's fresh. It's a fresh take because we don't really see this kind of concept with idols usually. They're very cute, but they're also like deadly, you know? And that's the whole thing with Fandom Siita, right? And I think with this video, they explore different genres of horror in the cinematography, in the music video, and even per person as well. Each of the girls encompasses a different genre of horror, even film style, and their dresses also match their personalities or their role in the music video very, very well. All right, now it's time to go line by line or frame by frame. Anything that catches my eye, I will be talking about. Starting with this frame, the very first frame of the music video. Everyone is laying on top of each other. Obviously, they're standing, so they're like leaning against each other. But I have a feeling when they perform this live, this is the choreography. What they do in this music video is their entire routine for this song. I also really like the way they get up. It's very slow and sluggish, almost like a zombie would. The lights come on around them. The background is quite beautiful. You can tell, though, that the background, for the most part, for I think virtually the entire music video, is all green screen. You can tell because of the white strands in their hair. It's very, very difficult to get the perfect cut out, unfortunately, but that doesn't really matter. It still looks cool and is aesthetic. We have this massive butterfly structure behind them. And here in the middle, we have Mocha, I believe. I don't quite know all of their names, so if I do get them mixed up, I am currently referencing a page, so hopefully I got their names right. Mocha sings. I realized it. I finally realized it. I wonder what she realized. Also, if you notice her dress, there are eyeballs here and there, like something is watching. That seems to be the theme of her dress. It's really cool. The very top of heaven is the very bottom of hell. Whoa! Whoa! Okay. So basically saying heaven is not where I want to be. But I'm curious as to why. Mocha walks out. I guess this is heaven. Looking out over this banister. Like, you can see the gold. You can see everything is bright and golden. So it might be heaven. But at the same time, that gold might be reflection of the fires of hell. I don't know. Also, I gotta say, Mocha looks beautiful here. And when it finally shows what she's looking at, is this supposed to be heaven? We see what looks to be an angel. It has wings, and there are bats. Or are they more angels flying around? Probably bats. This angel doesn't look very angelic or very holy. There are 2 eyeballs in this angel's wings. It's almost like a fly trap. You get too close, it's going to open its big jaw and bite you. What we thought and what looks like heaven actually isn't. It's all a trap. It's all a facade. And then we zoom into her eye. I wanted to pause because the color of her eye kind of reminds me of Lion King a little bit, but I think this looks gorgeous. I feel like us zooming into her eye is like we're seeing things from her perspective, maybe. Or this is a reference to Silence of the Lambs. It might be a little too bright, but I guess the eye kind of reminded me of Silence of the Lambs a little bit. It's not exact. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but just the colors were sort of reminding me of that. I was trying to think of horror things, you know? Horror queen. Oh my gosh. Pausing here. She's so cute. Look at her. She's smiling. They all look like they're in different places. Not physically, but their mental state. Mocha in front is like, you know, in it. Like horror queen. The one behind her looks like she's dissociating. The one behind her is like, yay! Happy! And the one at the very back is very much like also intense. But I think it's really interesting. Ooh, and I also like this composition. It looks like we're looking through a spyglass or looking through the peephole of our door to see them standing there. Find it very interesting that the 2 on the sides are looking away. I believe it's also the same 2 from the previous scene that were dissociating / very happy. Their emotions were very different from what the 2 in the middle are, if that makes sense. And this almost looks like a painting, abstract, a Picasso art. This looks really cool though. And then we get some of their choreography. Reincarnation loop. And the way they sing it is very high-pitched. Almost like a fairy, like, reincarnation loop. Kind of like that. And then we get close-up shots of all 4 of them. These look like glamour shots. I like this part of the song, like right before the first verse where you hear some of their voices go, ha, ha. You hear like ha's. It tickles my ears. And then we get to verse 1, sung by Miyu. Long time no see. Don't I look more grown up now? Oh. They're no longer princesses. They're queens. They've grown up. I kind of want to get a closer look at her dress because Mocha's dress also reflected the theme of what she was seeing, the eyes on the angel and the eyes on her dress, you know? Thanks for everything in my past life. Oh. Because of the stuff you did to me in the past, I am now stronger than who I was before. Thanks for that. Thanks for doing all of those things to me. They made me who I am today. There's an air of, like, superiority here. An air of, I'm better now, and I am above you, which I really like. Also, this hallway, I feel like you see in a lot of movies or horror films where it's like endless. These are endless hallways, doors upon doors, and you can't escape. Oh, are these paintings or pictures of them from the past, basically? Is this what she's referencing? This is who she used to be, and this is now who she is today. Maybe these are shots from past music videos? Tell me about you. Do you remember our little adventure? Is she talking to us as the listener? The night unfolds in datura patterns. What are datura patterns? Oh, okay. So it's a specific kind of flower, it seems like. In ancient times, it was traditionally used for religious future-seeing purposes all over the world, and also used in witchcraft in medieval Europe. It also looks like there's a datura tank top pattern. So it says here, datura pattern spans different craft mediums. Huh. Okay. So the night folds in datura patterns. I'm thinking the flowers themselves. So you see the flowers blooming in the night. It's like a transition. That's what I'm seeing it as, but I could be wrong. Oh, it is! There it is! There's the flower! There's the flower! And this is horrifying, but really, really cool looking. I'm curious if, I can't really tell, but there might be some datura flower patterns on her dress. Also, I really like her pearl necklace. The red beads that are sort of forming around the necklace almost from afar look like she's bleeding from her neck, like someone took a bite, like vampire-esque, if that makes sense. I'm looking at her dress now. It doesn't look like the datura flowers there. I see roses. I see other types of flowers. But we do get the datura coming out of her mouth in that creepy scene. And then up next we get Mocha rapping. Unruly beasts blasting. Singer-Songwriter Weisen? Diggy Dan Dan. This is the second thing I'm gonna have to Google. Singer Weisen is German for gypsy airs or gypsy melodies. It also seems like it's a musical composition for violin and orchestra written in 1878 by a Spanish composer by the name of Pablo de Sarasate. I am totally butchering these names. It was premiered the same year in Leipzig, Germany. The piece is divided into contrasting sections. A dramatic improvisational lament. Oh. And then the second part being a lively dance. Huh. Okay, despite the gypsy title and the 19th century association with Romani culture, the melodies used in the piece are actually adapted from traditional Hungarian folk and popular music. Interesting. Okay, so taking what I've sort of gathered from this, and I'm guessing it's like a ritual in the forest. This is what the beasts are doing. They are dancing to these tunes of In the Middle of Nowhere is sort of the vibe I'm getting. That's what the Diggy Dan Dan is. And then we have Mona, who is in this beautiful pink dress, which is distinctly different from the other three, who have darker motifs in their hair and in their dresses, who sings, give me all the love and all the lies. And in the background, you see multiple of her reaching out to these sort of spiny looking hands. I don't know what the ones in the very back are doing, but she's reaching out to give us a rose? No, she takes the rose from us. That's cool. I'm seeing the effect. They took a shot of her taking the rose in front, and there was another camera to the side of her, or probably on both sides of her, doing the same action. And then they repeated it down this sort of hallway. It's pretty cool. But I'll come back to it later. The pink in her outfit makes me think that they sort of gave her the lines that have to deal with love. Even though she added lies, there's a line about it ends with lies. But she's more cutesy than I believe everyone else in the video. I could be wrong, but we're still at the beginning. We'll see. Yeah, so we have the contrast of really bright, cutesy. She's holding a rose, and then it flashes to her in the basement holding a skull. Oh, and then there's an eye on her waist as well, just like Mocha. And as she's holding the skull, it blossoms with these flowers, these roses. And then the scene shifts to Rinka, who is at this table doing what looks to be tarot card reading. And the line is, if you're going to fall, would you choose heaven or hell? But we know from the first line, heaven, or from the first part, heaven, the top of heaven, is the bottom of hell. So it's almost like a loop, is what it sounds like. And I like that the back of the cards are the butterflies, which is symbolic, or the sign for Phantom Siita. And the rest of the girls are on the opposite side of the table, replying. A twilight almost too scary. They seem to be responding to the two cards that Rinka has sort of pulled out and is sort of playfully, she's even smiling doing it, right? I think the word twilight works really well here because it's right in the middle. It's between day and night. It's in between heaven and hell. Oh. Or would you rather fall for me? Is what Rinka ends this with. And it looks like she is a phantom, a ghost. I'm looking at this now. Her background looks to be a cathedral. And she looks bigger than what she's leaning on. This makes me think that she is the puppet master that we sort of see later on. And what's below her is all four girls dancing with the butterfly background. But yeah, she's an apparition, a ghost. Another horror related thing. I like that their face cards are all different. They all have different expressions. Smirking, serious, looking away in wonder. They're four different personalities in one group. It's lovely. Then we get to the pre-chorus. Everybody terrible right now. Very, very, very horrible right now. As us, are we all horrible and terrible? Or is it the situation? Is it society? A writhing human serpent ready to swallow the whole world. Missing you. The missing you is interesting to me. Perhaps everything's terrible and horrible because the obsession, the writhing human serpent, or whatever that represents, maybe it's the whole world, is not focused on you. It's missing out on you. And after Mocha sings that part, all four of them sing, everybody terrible right now. Very, very, very horrible right now. And while there's a sustained now, they start chanting, heaven, hell, deeper hell, heaven, hell, deeper hell, heaven, hell, deeper hell. You know what this kind of reminds me of? This kind of reminds me of, I don't remember the name of the anime, but I know in Japanese mythology, hell is not, or Jigoku is not one place. It has multiple levels and multiple places. So whatever sin you commit in life, you get sorted and you go to a different part of hell, depending. And then we have Mona with her deceptively cute and terrifying at the same time voice of, which one will it be? Which one will you land on? It's almost like a roulette wheel. Where are you going to land? But based on what we know from earlier part of the song, all places kind of bad. Let's be real. Mona continues from the end of the pre-chorus and goes into the first chorus. I realized it. I finally realized it. Aha! This is an aha moment. You're so innocent. You don't know the ways of the world yet. You don't know that heaven is actually not as great as you think it is. And while Mona's singing this, Rinka continues chanting, heaven, hell, deeper hell. And then we have Miu back in this forever hallway. I gotta say, the lighting here is very different from the beginning of the song. It's less saturated, more yellow. I realized it. You like this, don't you? I feel like this is sarcasm. Because she's saying you like this, don't you? But in actuality, it's the kind of thing you would tell someone who definitely doesn't want to be there. Like, you like this kind of situation, if that makes sense. I don't even know if that makes sense. Choose right now. make up your mind. I thought it was random. Okay, so we have to choose where we go? Is that what's going on? Oh, we're being threatened. Like, with a sword. Rinka continues the chorus. Don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh. What do you want now? I wonder if they're like guardians watching you enter the afterlife and are sort of just like, kind of laughing at your situation and your innocence and ignorance. And then we get back to Mocha looking over the banister, probably at the same creepy looking angel with the eye wings, Seraphim, and the music becomes very ethereal. And she sings, fine, I'll love you like the last morning on earth. She's placating you because of your innocence. She's willing to do this, but it almost feels like it's in a condescending way. Because she's like, fine, I'll do it. As an afterthought. And we get a flash of this angel thing again with the eyes that looks to be in a straitjacket with like thorns, you know? Not the most beautiful sight. You know what I mean? When you're looking at Mocha, it looks beautiful. The sky is beautiful. And then you turn around and see what she's looking at. You're like, oh, this is not that great. Is this supposed to be heaven? And then it goes back to Rinka with the tarot cards of probably heaven or hell. So which one? Which will you choose? Which one? Whichever you choose, regrets will drip, 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 drip. Yeah, no matter what, it's not good. Her pout face is so freaking cute. You coward. And no matter what you decide, where you go, which heaven, hell, deeper hell, you're a coward. Because how did you end up here in the first place? You're not able to choose. I think we're being told we're a coward because we didn't choose. We're too slow. Maybe. And then we have the dance break. We have them looking freaking cool. I really, really like their outfits. The eyes everywhere. Yeah, this makes me think that they're the guardians. They're the queens of the afterworld before you go to your destination. They are judging you. And then we get to verse 3. Undying, even if I'm torn apart, I'm still giving off the scent of roses. She zombie. She in all pink and looking beautiful. Still smells good. Smells like roses. Oh, and then we have roses over here as well. Oh, she is covered in roses. Lying in bed covered in roses. Like literally bed of roses. Lying in a bed of roses. Roses are beautiful, but they do have thorns. Even if you stab a shot of heaven into your brainstem, you won't see this vision. Dang! Shade! Like even if you try to Frankenstein yourself and put, heaven as goodness in you, it's too late. You're never going to see the light, the actual afterlife or happiness, goodness. And this is where she literally stabs the camera, or stabs us, I should say. Mocha sings with the serpent. I think this is the humans-like serpent that was mentioned in the previous verses. I am Orochi, a sinister sister. She's literally saying who she is. She's also carrying an axe now. We had Mona with a knife. We have Miyu with a sword. I don't remember if Rinka had a weapon just yet. But yeah, they're all here. They all represent something. They're all queens in their own right. My pleated serpent-patterned heart unfolds. Instead of the datura pattern, we now have a serpent pattern literally slithering all around her. This is a really cool shot. And then she says, freak it down. And we get to the pre-chorus. Everybody, terrible right now. And now the endless hallway has arms and hands. Oh, I'm noticing that the hands are all kind of different. Some of them have like really long nails. Interesting. Or maybe that's just, no, it doesn't. I was just seeing two hands overlapping. Very, very, very horrible right now. Sing in a wild cremation frenzy. Dark razzle-dazzle killing you. It's no longer missing you. It is now killing you. Your time is up. It is time to face the music. That's why literally singing. Ooh, and then the flashes are now red. Everybody, terrible right now. Very, very, very horrible right now. Heaven, hell, deeper hell. Heaven, hell, deeper hell. Heaven, hell, deeper hell. And we have purple fire in this shot right here. Now they're like, where are you going? Decide what you're gonna choose. I know heaven sounds good, but you're gonna regret it. They're literally laughing at you. Love me for 7 generations to come. Chew. Chew is kiss. I wonder if this is part of the reincarnation cycle. Every single time you die, you come here and you face them. Sadistic, dramatically. Aha. Yeah, because your death. Let me be even more absurd. Heaven, hell, deeper hell? Huh? What do you want? What are you gonna choose? They went from looking innocent to being like, yeah, we got yandere vibes. Like an angel. No. Like an angel. No. Devilishly. I'll give you a miracle, then drag you down. They're gonna give you hope, like at the very beginning of the song, showing all those really pretty images. Now, nah. It's time. They're dragging you down to the depths of wherever the heck it is you choose, or they'll choose for you. I'll give you a miracle. Wait. Oh, and yeah, we get to see Rinka, I think. I think this is Rinka, sort of puppeteering or being a ghost on top of the theater stage, maybe? I don't know. Surely. Oh, she taps us and we get pulled back. Are we being thrown into the depths while they dance beautifully and gracefully? And this part of the song sounds quite different and less spooky. It's a promise. Are they saying our death is a promise? Our suffering forevermore, every single time we die in this cycle? Sure, I guess. I really like it when it shifts to black and white here. And then we have a complete shift for the bridge section. I've missed you. Maybe you came back after going through another living cycle. You finally returned to them. I've fallen terribly in love. Fallen in love. Why do I feel like this is gonna end with, massacring you or something? Because they start off being very cutesy and very like, aw, this is so sweet, and then they'll stab you in the back. That's right. Maybe, this is my theory, maybe they've been slowly sapping the energy out of people through their love, and it's made them immortal. I don't know. I would love to know your guys' thoughts. And then we get to the final chorus. I realized it. I finally realized it, my love. Yeah, they are in love with our particular soul. It's like, I guess, in a protagonist's tale, we are the protagonist that is being toyed by the gods. Almost. They're like, you are my hero. And we go through all of this strife and horribleness because we were chosen by the gods in their game. That's the vibe I'm getting from this. You really are so slow to catch on. Heaven? Hell? We're slow to catch on to the fact that they actually like us or they love us, even though they abuse us? Is that it? Maybe? Realize it already. You know you like me. Oh, okay. We're doing the whole, like, I bully you, so that means that I like you kind of thing. Right? That's what this is. Hey, choose right now. Make up your mind. Don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh. What do you want now? Or is heaven, hell, deeper hell? Are we picking between the 4 of them? But if you choose one, you're dead because you can't choose one, but they're asking us to choose one, but you can't because they're Fandom Siita and they're a 4-person idol group. So no matter what, we're in a cycle of continuously, yeah. I'll give you a moment that feels like eternity. Oh, this is the promise of something great. But what's the catch? Oh, I also really like this room. You have all the butterflies in the cases, in the cages, like being experimented on. In the background, you have the snake or the serpent that they mentioned, even the butterfly at the top above it, the roses, the dead roses on the floor. But this looks like a beautiful scene. She's awake. I believe she's also the one that was lying down in the bed of roses, but she's awake. Everything's lovely. It feels like a beautiful eternity. Look how cute and innocent. So which one? Which one will you choose? Whichever you choose, regrets will drip, drip, drip. No matter what, you're better off, like, just not answering, but then they'll answer for you. So it's like, yeah, you're doomed. You're doomed. You are forever trapped being a fan of Fandom Siita. But someday it'll be true to truth. I love their harmonies here. So this almost sounds like, at the very end, I'm gathering they're trying to capture fans to join their fandom. You will love us. You will love us. You will choose us. Which one? Don't choose. Who is your bias? Don't say. You may not be a fan now, but it'll soon be true, perhaps with this song. This is my love. And then they end it with, this is my love. And the way the song ends almost feels like it reminds me of a dance from Spain, like the way that it ended, like a very, very cool music video. Oh, I just noticed the stage is in the form of a heart. So you have the butterfly and then the heart. This is my love. Very cool. I love the layers. All right, everyone. I think that is it from me. I definitely went into overthinking mode the entirety of the music video, but I would love to know your thoughts. What do you think? Do you think I'm way off base with what I thought about? Do you agree? Disagree? Put it down in the comments. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Don't forget that no matter how it is you are feeling, you are A-W-E-S-O-M-E. You are A-W-E-S-O-M-E. All right, everyone. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.